Hello guys and welcome to the ICARO Learn2Fly YouTube channel. This time the training is gonna be during nighttime.
Advise on initial contact. Give AS information Delta.
30 towers, 30 towers. Skyhawk November 169er Hotel Charlie, holding short 10 right, ready for takeoff, southeast approach.
Even though I went to the airport at night today, I did not fly and I've had already 2 classes. I gotta say that the convenience of being able to do them from my house has been amazing. I've been able to connect via Skype with Esteban and some of the instructors, as well as some other students that are doing the training at the same time. It's so convenient, just the fact that you're able to, first of all, I'm recording the Skype calls, so I'm able to go back and review everything that we cover in the lesson. For this first class that I took, we basically cover some, like, the general overview of, first of all, the organization, not only as in the school, but also how the FAA and the whole aviation administration is formed. After that, we cover some of the history of ICARO, which I found to be really interesting because they have been in the business for so many years, that so many pilots have graduated. Later on in the class, we started covering everything that had to do with the actual training program, how it was gonna go. And it is divided in 4 parts that go from, like, the basic theory until your FAA check ride. And it's really useful, the fact that you have a syllabus that you could follow along and kind of like anticipate what the class is gonna be, because I found out that the more you prepare by yourself, then you have, like, when you're in the class, you're basically reconfirming the information, but also making questions on something that you really didn't understand. I mean, I'm basing everything on this book, which they provided, and I have read it already, most of it, just because I wanted to take advantage of the time and, kind of like advance, because I wanted to really be sure that I understood the basic theory before getting on a plane, and, like, any potential hazardous situations that I might put myself in that I don't know even the theory of how to get out of it. One really important aspect that we cover on this first lesson was also the preparation that I needed to have in order to start setting up my profile in IACRA and MedExpress, which, I found out that stays with you throughout your time as a pilot. And basically, MedExpress, it's a profile where you have all your medical records, and what you do is that you basically go and you have a medical exam, which I already did, and I have the certification here, right? And basically with this is something that I need to have every time that I am going to fly. This, as well as the student certificate. And I also asked my instructor when I was gonna start flying again, because I've only flown a couple of times and I really want to start getting into the air. The way the training is kind of like structured in a way where you learn all your basic information in the beginning and then you start flying. But I am aware of the fact that I need to know the theory behind everything that is going on with the airplane, and also, like, preparing myself so that later on, when it gets my time to fly, I'll be more confident. I will know what the plane is doing, how the plane is reacting. One really cool thing about studying on your own, it's also the fact that when you're in class, you could ask questions and you kind of like clear all of those doubts that you have when you're just basing yourself on the textbook. So it's like, talking to the instructor, confirming some of the information, and making sure that you really understand the topics. So right now, in this phase of the training, I am taking 3 classes a day, each one for 2 hours. The convenience of just being able to be at home and ask the questions that I have, or, having all the Skype call recorded, it's invaluable, because you could just go back, to a certain part of it and then clear some of the doubts that you had, or also study again some of the concepts, because some material is kind of complex, and just having the ability of going back and rewatching it, I think is a really powerful tool. Alright guys, so that concludes this second video blog, and I want to really invite you to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends, because soon we're gonna get to the really fun stuff. But also I've had a lot of my friends ask me questions regarding the price, how can they do it, how long it's gonna take me, and I think that maybe you're interested and maybe another friend joins and you guys could do the whole training together or something like that. And I do gotta say that it's really fun, and I cannot wait for all the adventures that are coming.
30 Tower, Skyhawk November 169er Hotel Charlie, holding short 10 right, ready for takeoff, southeast departure.
And 92 Delta left into the corner, operation the Band of Oaks will be on rest.